I'm sorry, did I miss something? Was Entourage even a good television show? Entourage is the movie follow-up to the television show that was on HBO about four friends who one of them makes it big in Hollywood and what happens to their friendship as they stick together as his entourage. Also, their big-time agent, who is now some sort of studio executive, Ari Gold, played by Jeremy Piven, who's, I think, considered kind of the standout performance of the TV series, if not this movie as well. So the question, I think, on everybody's mind is this really a TV show that needed a movie made out of it? And is this a movie that will appeal to anybody but the fans of the television show? The answers, respectively, to those questions are no and no, in case you're following along at home. No, listen, if you want me to spend $15 to go basically see an episode of television on the big screen, you're gonna have to do better than this. This is just not a great movie, and one that will likely only appeal to those who loved the TV show and want to see these characters in more situations. I am not one of those people. As far as good stuff goes, I guess we can talk about the themes. There's an interesting theme here that I think was on the TV show as well about loyalty. And not only the loyalty of these friends, but that loyalty amidst the backdrop of Hollywood, which is this place known for how shallow and unloyal it is. And so it's this kind of juxtaposition of this really genuine loyalty against a city that doesn't stand for that at all. And so there is something interesting there, I think, to explore, and something valuable that you could see there. But that's really about it. None of the performances are really that good. They feel like television. None of the production is really that good. It feels still like television. And that is kind of the theme of the whole thing. It just feels like an episode of television on the big screen. And I didn't even watch the original Entourage on TV. So I'm not all that invested in it. And this isn't one of those cases where it's like, okay, do I need to know all the backstory and the background to enjoy this movie? Because some movies will come out based on a book or on a TV series, and it's like, oh, do I have to know all the ins and outs? It's not that kind of thing you need to know. It's the character development that's totally missing. I don't connect with these people. I don't understand their world. It takes me a while to get into who they are, and they're not likable enough that I'm rooting for them and on their corner by the time the movie is over. I can see over a TV series how there might be enough moments with these people that maybe you feel that way, but in this case, it just felt a little pointless, a little worthless, and therefore very, very boring, and that's kind of the overall feel as I go through it. Plus, it's a really dull conclusion. It feels like a television episode conclusion where there's a little bit of wrap-up, but at the same time, it doesn't feel big or interesting or new or fun. And when I go see a film, I want a story that ends in a way that stays with me and resonates with me. And there's none of that, absolutely none of that here. So overall, I would say Entourage, if you love the TV show, there's possibly something here for you. Like if you love that world, love those characters, maybe. Otherwise, this is just a little bit of a waste of a movie, and I wouldn't even recommend it for a watch down the road. It's just not good enough. I'd say overall, I'd give it a C-, and I think that's probably generous just because I didn't watch the TV show, and so for those people that did, maybe they'd like it more. I don't know. Point being, C- is the grade. Thanks so much for checking out the review. I do appreciate it. You can check out more if you click the cards up in this corner. You can check out what's going on at the website. There's the website link as well as a way to support, which, by the way, I appreciate that very much. By the way, stay tuned for the Best Ever Challenge. That's coming up here in a little bit. We're going to continue that in a little bit. But I wanted to let you know there's stuff up there you can click on. Of course, you can subscribe in the bottom corner. Here's the Best Ever Challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category and then also try to guess my choice. What is the best movie ever that is about making movies? So tell me your favorite if you want to guess mine. It has something to do with harmonizing and water falling from the sky, all that kind of fun stuff. You can leave your answer and a guess at mine in the comments. And as always, here's 5 extra seconds for you to hit subscribe.